Today I'm going to answer the question, what are dynamics in music, specifically the interpretation of dynamic markings in music notation? Dynamics instruct the performer the volume a piece of music should be played. They are an essential part of the expressive, textural, and ultimately emotional quality of a piece of music. A variety of words and symbols are used to indicate dynamics. The words are typically Italian words. Some dynamic markings indicate a static volume level. For example, piano instructs the player to play softly. Forte instructs the player to play loudly. These static dynamic markings range from very soft to very loud. The typical range you'll encounter in written music is triple P to triple F, but some music can call for more extreme volumes. There's also crescendo, translated as increasing. This instructs the player to begin increasing their volume above the current static dynamic marking. The opposite of crescendo is decrescendo, translated as decreasing. This instructs the player to begin decreasing their volume below the current static dynamic marking. Another type of dynamic marking is commonly referred to as a hairpin. Hairpins are angle lines which either open or close to indicate a rise or fall in volume. They are typically used in shorter spaces of time, while crescendo and decrescendo are typically used for longer passages. Other words can describe sudden changes in dynamics, such as subito, meaning suddenly. Sometimes dynamics determine how a note or group of notes should be played. For example, an accent sign over a note means it should be played with a greater emphasis. A whole nother category of terms can indicate quick transitions between dynamics on a single note, such as forte piano, which tells the player to start the note as forte or loud, followed immediately by piano or soft. While there is a general consensus among the music community on how to notate dynamics, their interpretation can vary. For example, when one composer writes forte in a piece of music, that may not be interpreted the same way as another composer who writes the identical marking. That's why it's very important for the performer to understand the context of the piece they are playing and make the proper interpretation. Therefore, dynamics should not be thought of as an absolute in and of themselves, but as relative to one another. The relative nature of dynamic markings is crucial to understanding how to interpret them. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and have ideas for other terms we could define, please let us know in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, click here for more videos like this, and go to sweetwater.com for all of your music instrument and pro audio needs.